You know there's a battery technology that can charge your electric car in just 10 minutes and last up to 30 years? While most people are still getting used to current electric vehicles, Tesla is developing a silent revolution that could completely change how we think about electric transportation. We're talking about aluminum batteries, a technology that promises to solve the biggest problems with the lithium batteries we know today. To understand why this is so important, we first need to talk about a problem that the automotive industry rarely discusses publicly: dendrite formation in lithium batteries. Imagine tiny metallic filaments growing inside your battery like microscopic needles. These dendrites form during fast charging or even normal battery use. When these structures pierce the separator between battery cells, they can cause short circuits that lead to overheating, fires, or even explosions. This is one of the main reasons why lithium batteries need such complex and expensive safety systems and why fast charging is still limited. Data shows that this dendrite threat forces manufacturers to implement costly safety features, increases battery management complexity, and ultimately drives up electric vehicle production costs. It's a challenge the public rarely hears about, but one that underlies many of the reliability, longevity, and safety issues of modern lithium-based batteries. Tesla's aluminum battery technology directly attacks this fundamental problem. Unlike lithium batteries, aluminum-ion batteries virtually don't develop dendrites, even after thousands of charge-discharge cycles. The movement and uniform deposition of aluminum ions make internal short circuits and sudden fires extremely unlikely, significantly improving overall battery safety. This difference happens because aluminum behaves very differently from lithium when it moves inside the battery. While lithium tends to form these problematic needle-like structures, aluminum deposits more uniformly and in a controlled manner. This means the battery can be charged quickly without the same safety risks. But the benefits go far beyond safety. The absence of dendrite damage gives these batteries a significantly longer lifespan, up to 30 years or as many as 50,000 charge cycles in some sources. To put this in perspective, a typical lithium battery lasts between 1,000 and 3,000 cycles. This means a dramatic reduction in the need for replacements during a vehicle's lifetime. It's worth considering what this means for the American consumer.
If you buy an electric car today with a lithium battery, you'll probably need to replace the battery at least once during the vehicle's lifetime, a cost that can range between $10,000 and $20,000. With aluminum technology, that replacement may never be necessary. Fast charging is another major breakthrough. Aluminum-ion cells can be fully charged in just 10 to 15 minutes. Lithium batteries, limited by dendrite risk, cannot be safely charged at this speed without sophisticated and expensive thermal and electronic controls. This means you could stop at a charging station, grab a quick coffee, and leave with a fully charged battery. Thermal stability is another crucial factor. These batteries are much more resistant to overheating and catastrophic failure, which not only makes cars safer, but could also make extensive and expensive cooling systems unnecessary. For consumers, this translates to fewer components that can fail and potentially lower maintenance costs. When we compare technical specifications, the differences are impressive. While lithium batteries offer about 450 watt-hours per kilogram, aluminum batteries have the theoretical potential to reach between 1,000 and 5,000 watt-hours per kilogram. This means much more energy stored in the same space and weight. Data shows that charging time could be reduced from 30 to 60 minutes for current batteries to 10 to 15 minutes. The number of charge cycles can increase dramatically from a few thousand to tens of thousands. And perhaps most importantly, the risk of fire or explosion that exists with lithium batteries is virtually eliminated with aluminum technology. But why aluminum specifically? Aluminum is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust and is widely distributed across all continents, unlike lithium or cobalt, whose production is geographically concentrated and subject to geopolitical tensions. This widespread availability reduces resource security risks for countries transitioning to renewable energy and electrified transportation. This is particularly important for the United States, which currently depends on lithium imports and other critical battery materials from countries like China, Chile, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. With aluminum, the United States has access to substantial domestic resources and an established production infrastructure. The environmental impact is also significant. Aluminum is easily recyclable indefinitely, using only a fraction of the energy required for initial production.
The aluminum extraction and recycling infrastructure is mature and established, making it a more sustainable long-term option. To understand aluminum's strategic importance, some experts are referring to it as the petroleum of the 21st century in battery technology. Just as oil was fundamental to the industrial and transportation revolution of the 20th century, aluminum is emerging as a critical enabler of the clean energy transition, mirroring the foundational importance that oil had for last century's progress. This comparison isn't just rhetoric. Aluminum is becoming the foundation for sustainable electrification, powering everything from next-generation batteries to lightweight cars and renewable energy infrastructure. Its position as an essential resource for the net-zero transition, with the potential to redefine trade, security, and technological leadership, supports its designation as the petroleum of this era. It's worth considering how this shift could affect the American economy. Oil dependence dictated geopolitics and conflicts for decades. With aluminum, there's an opportunity to reduce resource-based tensions, since it's abundant and widely distributed. This could mean more price stability and less vulnerability to supply shocks. The development of this technology also represents an opportunity for American technological leadership. While other countries have dominated lithium battery production, the United States has a chance to be at the forefront of next-generation battery technology. This means that range anxiety, which still affects many American consumers thinking about buying electric vehicles, could be replaced by consumer confidence. Even fast charging at public stations won't degrade battery health or create fire risks. The potential economic benefits are substantial. Fewer failing components, simpler cooling systems, and abundant recyclable aluminum help reduce overall electric vehicle and battery costs, potentially democratizing access to electric vehicles. For many American families, this could mean finally having access to affordable and reliable electric transportation. Reliability is another crucial factor. Electric vehicles could become as dependable as conventional vehicles, even under harsh conditions or fast charging. For consumers, this means fewer concerns about running out of power or battery problems during long trips.
It's important to note that while tech headlines often focus on range and charging speeds, Tesla's aluminum battery innovation fixes the less publicized but critical dendrite problem of lithium-ion batteries. This advancement delivers longer life, rapid charging, improved safety, and greater sustainability, marking a transformative leap for electric vehicle technology and the broader battery industry. However, it's essential to maintain realistic expectations. Like any emerging technology, aluminum batteries still face development and mass production challenges. The transition from laboratory prototypes to commercial production always involves technical and economic obstacles that need to be overcome. Tesla hasn't officially announced specific launch dates for this technology yet, and it's important to remember that many promising innovations take years to reach the market. But the scientific principles behind the technology are solid, and the potential to transform the automotive industry is real. For the American consumer, this represents an opportunity to be at the forefront of a technological revolution that could redefine personal transportation. The combination of ultra-fast charging, improved safety, extended lifespan, and potentially lower costs could finally make electric vehicles surpass gasoline vehicles in all aspects important to most consumers. The implications extend beyond individual consumers to entire industries. The automotive sector, energy storage industry, and even the electrical grid could be transformed by this technology. Imagine a world where electric vehicles can charge as quickly as filling up a gas tank, where home energy storage systems last for decades without replacement, and where the fear of battery fires becomes a thing of the past. This technology could also reshape America's energy independence strategy. Instead of depending on foreign oil or lithium supplies, the country could leverage its abundant aluminum resources to power its transportation and energy storage needs. This shift could create new jobs in aluminum processing, battery manufacturing, and related industries. The timing couldn't be more critical. As climate change concerns grow and governments worldwide push for cleaner transportation, having a superior battery technology could give American companies a significant competitive advantage.
It could position the United States as a leader in the global clean energy transition rather than a follower.
But perhaps most importantly for everyday Americans, this technology promises to remove the last barriers to electric vehicle adoption. No more planning trips around charging stations, no more anxiety about battery replacement costs, and no more concerns about safety. Electric vehicles could finally deliver on their promise of being simply better than gasoline cars in every meaningful way. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you be willing to wait for this aluminum battery technology, or do you prefer the electric vehicles available today? What excites or concerns you most about this potential battery revolution? Let's discuss how these innovations might shape the future of American transportation.